Yeah. Slow steps, dark night, still breathing. I came from the silence where the cold winds talk. Black road under me, still I walk. Had no map, had no light in my hand. Just a heavy heart trying to make one stand. They said I was done, said I lost my way, but I built my fire from the pain they gave. Every scar on me got a story inside. Every fall I took made a stronger stride. I don't move fast, I move with weight. I learned real power when I face my fate. In the dark I heard my own soul call, saying stand back up, don't fear the fall. Can you hear that sound coming from the ground? It's the heartbeat of the lost, turning pain into a crown. I rise from the shadows, I don't fade away. Even when the night tries to steal my name, I got ghosts in my chest, but they march with me. Every broken dream turns to victory. I move through the dark with my head held high, fire in my bloodstone, in my eyes. If the world goes cold, I still won't run. I was made for the war, I was built from the sun. Slow bass knocking like a warning sign. Old fear standing on the edge of my mind. I don't shake hands with the voice of doubt. I let the drum hit hard and I shut it out. No gold throne, no perfect road, just heavy nights and a heavy soul. But I kept walking when the lights went black. Now the whole damn sky got my name on its back. I seen fake love, seen doors get closed, seen good hearts turn to stone cold ghosts. But I don't carry hate, I carry proof. Every line I spit got a piece of truth. One step, two steps, breath stays low. Dark clouds follow, but I still glow. No fear in my tone, no cracks in my aim. I walked through pain and I came back flame. They don't know the weight that I had to live. They don't know the nights I almost quit. They only see the rise, not the buried days, not the silent fights, not the hidden graves. I keep my circle tight, keep my vision clear. If doubt comes close, I don't let it near. I talk to the moon like it knows my plan. Then I'll face the morning like a changed woman. In the dark, I found my name. In the storm, I built my flame. Let them talk, let them doubt. I'm still here, I'm still loud, out, 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 out. I rise from the shadows, I don't fade away. Even when the night tries to steal my name, I got ghosts in my chest, but they march with me. Every broken dream turns to victory. I move through the dark with my head held high, fire in my bloodstone, in my eyes. If the world goes cold, I still won't run. I was made for the war, I was built from the sun. Slow steps, dark night, still breathing, still rising. I walk slow where the street lights fade. Cold wind moving through an empty lane. Every step pulls a shadow behind. Every old scar leaves a mark in my mind. I don't run, I move through smoke. Stand alone where the whole world broke. There's a small dark flame in my chest, wide awake while the city gets rest. There is a sound when the night turns deep. Old names rising from places I sleep. I don't ask for peace, I ask for nerve to face every pain that I still deserve. Can you hear it low underneath my bones? That is my past again, trying to follow me home. Voices call from the other side. Shadows move through the midnight. Darkness rides in my rear view, but it will never get near you. Slow, hard, heavy soul, dark road, ice cold. If the night comes after me, let it cry through the melody. Cold dreams sleep with a clock stand still. Cold thoughts climb over every hill. No shine on my wrist, just weight in my mind and smoke from a life I left behind. I saw my face in a broken glass frame. Same eyes, new scars, old pain. Same quiet storm when they speak my name. Same small fire that refused to fade. I don't need gold, I don't need a throne. I'll make peace with walking alone, but when bass drops low, when the lights turn blue, I feel the dark trying to pull me through. Can you feel it rise from the place I hide? That is my heart still moving, where the dead dreams lie. Voices call from the other side. Shadows move through the midnight. Darkness rides in my rear view, but it will never get near you. Slow, hard, heavy, so dark road, ice cold. If the night comes after me, let it cry through the melody. One breath, two steps, fog on the floor. I don't make noise, I just carry the war. Every little fear has teeth in the dark. Every lost promise left a permanent mark. I went down where the light won't stay, where brave hearts turn quiet and the weak ones pray. But I came back slow with a different stare, like I left my fear in the dead night air. No more hiding from what was buried, no more bending from all I carry. If the shadows want me, they know where I stand. Cold eyes forward, fire in my hand. Lights flicker, walls breathe, cold fingers underneath. Don't follow, don't speak, this road is too deep. Voices call from the other side. Shadows move through the midnight. Darkness rides in my rear view, but it will never get near you. Slow, hard, heavy, so dark road, ice cold. If the night comes after me, let it cry through the melody. Low lights, cold air, still walking, still there. I move quiet through the blue street glow. Black coat dragging where the cold winds go. Every window shows a face I knew, but none of them look like the girl I grew into. Silver breath in the midnight air. Footsteps echo but nobody's there. I don't chase what I left behind, I let old ghosts lose me in time. There was a girl with a softer name. She held too much and she took the blame. Now she sleeps where the old lights bend. I became the storm she could not end. Hear the low drum roll, feel the dark unfold. I don't need saving now. I walk through it cold. I dance with the dark, but it don't own me. Night on my skin, but it can't control me. Slow pulse, black sky, cold eyes, still I rise. I hear the shadows calling my name, but I don't answer, I don't play their game. If the moon turns red over me, let it sing my mystery. Back alley mirrors with a cracked gold frame show me pieces that forgot my name. I don't break when the silence stares. I learn power from the empty stairs. Bassline crawling like a secret spell, deep in the floor where the lost dreams fell. I keep moving with a blade like calm, soft voice hidden in a warlike song. No crown shining, no bright parade, just a dark little flame that the night obeys. I don't need the world to understand. I build my fate with my own two hands. Slow step, sharp mind, no trace. Her cold wind moving around my face. I got rhythm in my bloodstream now. Turn the fear down, let the bass speak loud. I'm not running, I'm not frozen. I'm the one the dark is chosen. Not a victim, not a memory. I turn pain into chemistry. Every old wound got a new tattoo. Every lost road made a better view. If they look for who I used to be, tell them she disappeared beautifully. Lights bend, walls breathe, cold smoke underneath. Don't call, don't chase, I left no control me. Slow pulse, black sky, cold eyes, still I rise. I hear the shadows calling my name, but I don't answer, I don't play their game. If the moon turns red over me, let it sing my mystery. Cold eyes, slow flame, no fear, no name. Midnight glass on the riverside, cold fog crawling where the black cars slide. I walk alone with the velvet stare, silver smoke moving through my hair. No one knows what the silence caused, no one counts what the quiet lost. I left my fear by the chapel door, then came back colder than before. Bell tones fall from a tower unseen, cut through the dark like a silver stream. I don't need light to know my way, I let the night bow when I say slow breath, steel heart, one spark in the dark. Eyes low, mind clear, I came back with no fear. I turn the cold into power, I bloom in the ghost hour. Black roses under my feet, every step makes the shadows retreat. I don't cry for the life I burned, I wear every scar I earned. If the dark tries to crown me, let it kneel down around me. Chessboard floor in an empty hall, every move echoes off the wall. I lost pieces but I learned the game. Now every square remembers my name. Raven wings on the rooftop line, watching me rise through the broken signs. I don't ask who is on my side, I trust the fire I built inside. Low bass rose like a warning drum, cold streets know what I became. Soft voice but the words cut clean, I move like smoke through a haunted scene. Step slow, no trace, black lace, sharp pace, calm face, cold grace. I don't need safe space, I took pain, made art, took dark, made spark, turned a dead-end road into a landmark. No more waiting for the hand to save, no more sleeping in a quiet cage. I don't run from the things I know, I make old fear walk behind me slow. Glass cracks when I pass that frame, old self never wore this name. If they ask where the soft girl went, tell them she rose with a different scent. Hush now, lights fade, cold crown, self-made. No chains, no tears, I outgrew my fears. I turn the cold into power, I bloom in the ghost hour. Black roses under my feet, every step makes the shadows retreat. I don't cry for the life I burned, I wear every scar I earned. If the dark tries to crown me, let it kneel down around me. Cold crown, black rose, slow breath, she rose. Underground, under the city where the lights don't reach, I hear my steps on the concrete speak. Red line glowing on the subway wall, like a warning sign before I fall. I wear silence like a second skin, let the cold air pull me in. No one sees what I became when I stop running from my name. Black train passing with an empty face, windows flashing like a memory trace. I don't chase the girl I used to know, I let her fade where the dark winds blow. Low sound, deep ground, heart locked, no crown. Cold breath, sharp eyes, I walk where fear dies. I move like smoke in the underground, no tears left, no turning around. The dark may follow, but it can't hold me. I made my shadow walk below me. Slow drum, black flame, new blood, old pain. If the night tries to pull me in, I come back darker than I've been. Yeah, there's a stairway behind a silver door. I found the truth I was hiding from. Every step made the echo grow, like the past had teeth below. Blue light flickers on the broken sign. I read my future in the crooked line. Not a queen, not a saint, not a dream, just a real soul with a sharp routine. Bass rolls heavy like a secret code. I keep my calm on a haunted road. Soft voice but the meaning cuts. I turn fear into diamond dust. Slow pace, cold face, no trace left. Dark lace, black breath, tight chest. I don't need saving, I don't need praise. I build new doors inside their ways. Every lock gate taught me rhythm. Every lost night gave me vision. I don't fight loud, I move precise. Turn a whole dark room into eyes. If they look for the girl from before, tell them she don't live here anymore. I buried doubt under broken stone, then walk back up on my own. Lights sink, walls hum, cold hands still numb. Don't wait, I changed too late. I move like smoke in the underground, no tears left, no turning around. The dark may follow, but it can't hold me. I made my shadow walk below me. Slow drum, black flame, new blood, old pain. If the night tries to pull me in, I come back darker than I've been. Underground, cold flame, no fear, new name. Curtains closed in a silent hall. Red dust falling from the velvet wall. One gold mask on an empty chair. Looks like a face I used to wear. Footsteps echo on the marble floor. Old lights blink by the broken door. I came alone with a steady breath, dressed in black like I made peace with death. No applause, no crowd, no name, only old fear playing this game. But I don't bow to a haunted scene. I walk through smoke like a midnight queen. Low strings rise, lights turn pale. I don't run, I don't fail. Cold hands clapped in the dark for me, but I move like I was born to lead. If the room starts calling my past, I let that old version turn to ash. I don't wear the mask anymore, I left it cracked on the theater floor. Slow drum, sharp mind, new solo crime. The mirror waits in the backstage light, showing every war I tried to hide. Painted lips and a frozen stare, but the girl inside is no longer scared. Music box turning with the crooked sound. Little dead notes spin around and round. I hear the past try to sing my name, but I changed the key and broke the frame. No bright crown, no silver chain, just black lace moving through the pain. Soft voice but the words cut clean. I make silence sound like a guillotine. Steps slow, chin high, eyes like glass. I don't turn back when the old doors pass. Fear used to sit in the front row seat, now it stands up when it hears my feet. Dust in the light, smoke in the air. I was lost once, now I'm rare. Cold hands clap in the dark for me, but I'm cracked on the theater floor. Slow drum, sharp mind, new soul, old crime. I was the whisper behind my own teeth. Now I'm the voice underneath the beat. Not loud, not sweet, not here to please. I bring old ghosts down to their knees. Every red curtain knows what I survived. Every dead spotlight watch me come alive. I don't need saving from the night I chose. I grow black roses where the fear once rose. If they search for the girl who cried, tell them she walked through the other side. Not broken, not gone, not weak, not small. She became the echo inside these walls. No prayer, no chain, no fear, no shame. One breath, one flame, new face, same name. Cold hands clap in the dark for me, but I move like I was born to lead. If the room starts calling my past, I let that old version turn to ash. I don't wear the mask anymore. I left it cracked on the theater floor. Slow drum, sharp mind, new soul, old crime. Curtains fall, lights fade, mask broke, I stayed. Stone angels watching from the garden gate. Midnight flowers growing out of fade. I walk in slow with the black veil low. Past old names carved where the roses grow. Marble faces never blink at me. They know the girl I used to be. I left a voice by the iron fence. Now every step feels like evidence. There is a fountain with no water left, only cold air moving in its breath. I don't ask the night to set me free. I make the silence answer me. One step, stone path, cold moon, no past. Head high, hands clean, I'll walk like a dark queen. Let the statues watch me rise with the moonlight in my eyes. I don't run from what I've done. I turn my guilt into a loaded sun's. Slow heart, black rose, new skin, old ghosts. If the night wants judgment now, I make the whole dark garden bow. Yeah, there's a mirror cracked beside the trees, showing all my old apologies. I don't touch it, I don't look away. I let it break one more time today. White candles melt on the silver plate. Every flame knows I arrived too late, but I don't kneel for the life I lost. I learned my name from paying the cost. The wind moves soft like a secret choir. Low drums crawl with the hidden fire. I don't need mercy from the stars. I turn my scars into ritual Maya. Step light, breathe low, no sound. Black dress moving through that ground. Cold eyes open, mind stay sharp. I don't fear the bite of the dark. Every stone here speaks in code. Every rose knows what I owed. I gave my fear to the midnight soil. Never wear calm like royal oil. No more chains in my throat, no more words I never wrote. If the only calls from behind, I leave her locked outside my mind. I am not lost, I am not saved. I am the judge of what I brave. No soft crown, no bright parade, just my shadow in the path I made. Clouds fall far away, blackbird circle gray. Don't call my old name, I changed with the flame. Let the statues watch me rise with the moonlight in my eyes. I don't run from what I've done. I turn my guilt into a loaded sun. Slow heart, black rose, new skin, old ghosts. If the night wants judgment now, I make the whole dark garden bow. Stone path, Dust falls slow in the library hall. Gold letters fading on the black stone wall. I step inside where the candles lean, past old books that should not be seen. Wood floor talks with the quiet sound, like old truths buried underground. I don't ask who wrote my name, I open the page and face the flame. There's a red thread tied around my wrist, pulling me back to a night I missed. But I don't bow to the past I read, I turn each line into power instead. Page turns, smoke climbs, old words, new signs. Eyes cold, breath low, I know where to go. I write my name in the dark ink, let the old world watch me think. No more chains in the story they made, I cut through fate with a silver blade. Slow drum, black light, soft voice, sharp eye. If the night tries reading me, I change the ending silently. There's a mirror hidden behind the shelf, showing a face that was almost myself. She looks scared, but she looks too late, like a girl who slept inside her fate. I close that glass with a steady hand, draw new lines in the old command. No loud scream, no broken prayer, just cold calm in the midnight air. The bass moves deep like a secret door, opening under the marble floor. I don't need wings, I don't need sky, I learned to rise where the shadows lie. Slow walk, dark book, then smoke, sharp look. One page, one breath, old fear got shook. I don't chase light, I bend the gloom, make the whole dark room give me room. Ink on my fingers, ice on my tone, I came through the silence alone. Every locked word try to hold me still, never right back with the colder will. No more old script, no more weak roll, I take that curse and make it gold. If they search for the girl they knew, tell them the last page split in two. Candles fall, bells wake, old walls start to shake. Don't call my past, this name will last. I write my name in the dark ink, let the old world watch me think. No more chains in the story they made, I cut through fate with a silver blade. Slow drum, black light, soft voice, sharp eye. If the night tries reading me, I change the ending silently. Dark ink, cold flame, new page, same name. Vacant sun, blinking in the dead-end street. Old hotel breathing under my feet. Room 13 waits with the silver key, like it knows what I came to see. Hallway carpet, wine red stain, wall still holding a forgotten name. I don't knock, I don't turn back, I stepped inside where the lights go black. There's a suitcase full of old regrets, and a letter that the dust protects. I read one line and I let it burn. Some doors close so the soul can turn. Key turns, lights shake, cold air, floor breaks, heart still, eyes clear. I came back with no fear. I walk through the rooms that used to haunt me, let the dark look twice, it never caught me. Slow smoke, black veil, new voice, old tale. If the past tries calling my name, I leave it locked in the broken frame. No more sleep in a cursed memory, I make the night bow down to me. Elevator stuck on the second floor, rust on the handle of a golden door. mirror cracked with a crooked smile, showing who I was for a little while. I don't hate her, but I let her go. Dropped her tears where the red lamps glow. She was soft in a world too sharp. Now I carry ice where she kept her heart. Bass moves low like a warning underneath. Silver dust dancing between my teeth. I speak calm, but the words cut slow, like a blade wrapped up in velvet snow. Step through, no rush, cold touch, hush. Old curves dried in the hallway dust. I don't need rings, I don't need grace. I make power out of empty space. Room lights flicker when I pass by. Dead phones ring, but I don't reply. If the old fear wants one last dance, I let it fall with a single glance. No more waiting in a locked up suite. No more bending to a broken beat. I paid the price, I signed the page. Now I walk out clean from the cage. Curtains move, no wind, old sins caving. Don't call, don't plead. This heart got frayed. I walk through the rooms that used to haunt me. Let the dark look twice, it never caught me. Slow smoke, black veil, new voice, old tale. If the past tries calling my name, I leave it locked in the broken frame. No more sleep in a cursed memory. I make the night bow down to me. Vacant lights, cold heat, door closed, I'm free. Lantern swing in an empty street. Red light falling at my feet. Old coin shine in the wooden tray like little moons from yesterday. Market stalls with the curtains torn. Still remember who I was before. I don't bargain with the broken past. I pay the price, then I walk past. Paper charms on a rusted gate. Move like warnings from a code of fate. I don't ask them what they mean. I read the dark and stay unseen. Slow wind, bell rings, cold hands, cut strings. Eyes low, mind clear. I walk in, no fear. I turn lost promises into gold. Wear my silence like a crown of cold. If the night tries to trade my name, I take it back and change the game. Slow breath, black flame, no blood, no shame. In the market of broken dreams, I sell my fear to the dark unseen. There's a mass shop under violet smoke. Faces staring like they never spoke. I see one that looks like me. Before I learn what power means, I leave it hanging on a silver hook. Ooh, no second glance, no final look. Ooh, that girl was soft in the burning place. Ooh, now I move sharp with the quiet grace. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bass rolls deep through the empty lane, like thunder hiding under pain. Soft voice, but the meaning stings. I cut through night with invisible wings. Step slow, red glow, cold floor, locked door. I don't come back as the same girl anymore. Black fan, sharp hand, smoke trace, calm face. I make fear bow in a dead-end place. Every old promise turned into dust. Every false smile turned into rust. I don't need revenge, I don't need a scene. I let success move silent and clean. No more waiting by a closed door light. No more praying through a sleepless night. If the past wants one more deal with me, I raise the price until it bleeds. Lanterns fade, drums crawl, old names start to fall. Don't call, don't plead, this heart got free. I turn lost promises into gold. Wear my silence like a crown of cold. If the night tries to trade my name, I take it back and change the game. Slow breath, black flame, new blood, no shame. The market of broken dreams, I sell my fear to the dark unseen. Red light, cold street, no fear, still me. Black sand moving under violet skies, cold stars watching with 1,000 eyes. I walk alone where the wind won't sleep, past old bones buried too deep. There's a red moon over a broken shrine, drawing shadows in a crooked line. I don't kneel to the curse I found, I let my footsteps shake the ground. Cold dust sticks to my fingertips like old lies falling from silent lips. I don't ask the dark to let me pass, I burn my fear into desert glass. Slow breath, cold flame, no tears, no name. My sharp heart still, I rise by my will. I scream low where the night can hear, but I don't bow, I don't disappear. Black wind, red sky, fire in my throat. I turn every scar into something I owe. If the dark wants a piece of me, let it choke on my melody. My voice gets rough, but my soul stays clean. I walk like a ghost, but I move like a queen. There's a circle drawn with ash and stone, where I left a girl I used to know. She called my name from behind the dust, but I chose steel over broken trust. The dunes roll slow like a sleeping beast, waiting for my doubts to feast. But I don't feed what made me weak, I let the silence hear me speak. Low drums crawl through the empty air, like a warning that I'm still there. Soft voice, but the edge cuts through. I became what the darkness knew. Step slow, black veil, sandstorm trail. I don't need luck, I don't need a fairy tale. Cold gaze, sharp tongue, moonlit skin. I don't let the old pain pull me in. Every dead promise turned to smoke, every weak chain finally broke. I took the heat, I took the loss, now I wear calm like a desert cross. No more running from the buried sound, no more begging for solid ground. If the past comes crawling through the sand, I leave it burning where I stand. I'm not soft like I was before, I don't wait outside a locked door. I don't chase light up in the night, then disappear before first light. Falls, flames rise, hope goes close. Eyes don't call, don't bleed. This heart got free. I scream low where the night can hear, but I don't bow, I don't disappear. Black wind, red sky, fire in my throat. I turn every scar into something I owe. If the dark wants a piece of me, let it choke on my melody. My voice gets rough, but my soul stays clean. I walk like a ghost, but I move like a queen. Black sand, red moon, cold flame, hype. La la la, floating through the night. La la la, under pale moonlight. Yeah. Silver mist rising from the lake below, cold waves moving where the black trees grow. I walk barefoot on the wooden pier. Every step makes the silence clear. There's a voice underneath the tide, calling me back to the girl I hide. But I don't answer, I don't bend, I let the water swallow the end. Moonlight cuts like a frozen blade on every promise that slowly decayed. I don't cry for what sank too deep, I let old pain fall asleep. Soft breath, cold sky, dark waves drift by. I still heart slow, I know where ghosts go. I rise where the deep water shines, with a cold little fire in my spine. If the lake tries pulling me down, I turn its silence into a crown. La la la, I won't disappear. La la la, I don't move with fear. In the mist where the lost dreams sleep, I walk calm over waters deep. Yeah, there's a black boat tied to a broken post, rocking slow like it carries a ghost. I see my past in the ripple lines, but I don't let it climb my mind. White flowers drift with no name left, like small prayers taking one last breath. I pick one up, then let it go. Some things die so the soul can grow. Bass rolls low like thunder far underneath the sky with no stars. Soft voice, but the meaning cuts. I turn my fear into quiet trust. Slow step, moon veil, cold trail, still face. I don't need light in a haunted place. Dark dress, wet wood, black lake, no sound. I make lost things stay underground. Every old wound try to float back up, every dead dream reach for my touch. But I move past with a steady stare, let my doubt in the midnight air. No more seeking for a former life, no more bleeding out the silver light that the water wants my name tonight. I write it back with a sharper bite. I'm not the girl that the dark ones knew, I'm the one who walks straight through. No loud scream, no broken plea, just deep calm moving inside of me. La la la, the water knows. La la la, the cold wind blows. Don't call, don't wait, I cross that gate. I rise where the deep water shines, with a cold little fire in my spine. If the lake tries pulling me down, I turn its silence into a crown. La la la, I won't disappear. La la la, I don't move with fear. In the mist where the lost dreams sleep, I walk calm over waters deep. La la la, la la la, la la, fading into night. La la la, la la la, cold moon, still light. Cold moon, still light. Glass towers rising in the frozen dawn, black ice shining where the lights are gone. I walk alone with the silver breath, past old roads that remember death. Every window has a face I knew, but none of them can pull me through. I don't break for the cold outside, I let it sharpen what lives inside. There's a thin crack running through the sky, like a truth that nobody could deny. I don't ask the clouds to clear for me, I make the storm bow quietly. Cold pulse, deep sound, feet firm, no ground. Eyes still, heart locked, I rise when time stops. Some ice in the veins of the night, but my voice still burns when I fight. If my throat sounds rough when the drums roll in, that's the fire under my frozen skin. I don't fall when the cold gets deep, I don't cry where the shadows sleep. Let the dark try holding me, I turn frost into royalty. There's a clock tower with no hands left, counting silence like a quiet theft. I used to wait for a warmer sign, now I build heat from a colder mind. White smoke smoke curls from the subway grate. Like, oh fear, leaving me too late. I watch it fade through the empty square, then cut my name through the midnight air. Low bass moves like thunder below. Slow drums hit where the lost souls go. Soft voice, sharp edge, steady deep breath. I make calm sound dangerous. Step slow, frostbite, black coat, low light. I don't need mercy from a long night. Cold street, glass feet, no retreat. I turn every heart fall into concrete. No more standing with the old pain stay. No more wearing what the past once made. I took the chill, made a blade from it, then carved my way through the thickest mist. If they ask where the soft girl went, tell them she froze and she rose again. Not the same, not afraid, not asleep. I learned the rule will try to bury me deep. Crystals fall, sirens fade, old wounds turn to jade. Don't call, don't wait, this heart change shape. I'm ice in the veins of the night, but my voice still burns when I fight. If my throat sounds rough when the drums rollin', that's the fire under my frozen skin. I don't fall when the cold gets deep. I don't cry where the shadows sleep. Let the dark try holding me. I turn frost into royalty. Mirror city under a silver sky. Broken windows looking back in my eyes. Every reflection wears a different face, but none of them can take my place. I walk slow through the gaslit rain. Not from clouds, just the world in pain. Neon cracks on the empty street, cutting red lines underneath my feet. There's a version of me in every wall. One stands proud, one starts to fall. I don't save them, I let them see. Only one of us gets to be free. Glass sinks, lights bend, old masks meet their end. Cold breath, still flame. I choose my own name. I break the mirror but I don't break down. Let the shards fall like a silver crown. And my voice turns rough when the bass comes in. That's the real me tearing through the skin. I don't bow to the faces I wore. I don't live in their lies anymore. Let the dark try copying me. I turn every echo into royalty. A black car waits with no driver inside. Doors wide open like a place to hide. I don't enter, I don't need escape. I walk past fate with the coldest shade. Blah, blah, glass birds circle above the square. Shark wings cutting through the midnight air. They spell warnings over my head, but I read power in the words they say. Low drums crawl like a hidden post. Deep bass shakes through the mirrored walls. Soft voice but the meaning bites. I turn false light into real night. Step slow, glass floor, cold stare, locked jaw. I don't fear what I once saw. Old self, new scar, split frame, dark stars. I make peace with the war in my heart. Every reflection tried to sell me shame. Every fake smile tried to wear my name. I took the noise, made it kneel to silence. Turned quiet pain into private violence. Oh, not with hands, with the way I move. With every hard truth I refuse to lose. If the city wants to trap my soul, I leave it cracked and walk out whole. Shards fall, lights fade, old faces lose shade. Don't call, don't chase. I left that place. I break the mirror but I don't break down. Let the shards fall like a silver crown. And my voice turns rough when the bass comes in. That's the real me tearing through the skin. I don't bow to the faces I wore. I don't live in their lies anymore. Let the dark try copying me. I turn every echo into royalty. Glass road, cold light, one faith, real night. sleeping under midnight rain. Old lights flicker on the rusted chain. I step inside with the curtains bleed past painted smiles that forgot how to breathe. Saw a broken carousel turn to slow. Horses staring with the hollow glow. I don't ride what I left behind. I let the old world fall out of my mind. There's a ring of fire on the center floor, burning low by the golden door. I don't fear what the flames reveal. I walk right through and make it kneel. Drums roll, lights bend, cold smile, no end. Eyes sharp, heart still, I'm moved by my will. I hear the circus calling me, but I won't dance for memory. If my voice gets rough when the bass drops low, that's the wild heart I never let go. I don't bow to the mess I wore. I leave them cracked on the circus floor. Every fear that tried to swallow me turns to smoke in my melody. A glass cage waits with an open lock beside an old ringmaster's clock. It ticks once, then the whole room shakes, like the past knows exactly what it takes. Black feathers fall from a wire above, like the ghost of a softer love. I don't chase them, I let them fade. Some soft things die when power is made. Low drums hit like thunder underground. Deep bass crawls with the twisted sound. Soft voice, sharp edge, steady breath. I make the dark hold its own death. Step slow, red glow, black boots, no show. I don't need applause where the dead lights glow. Cold face, tight lace, smoke trace, sharp brace. I turn every lost dream into my space. Every old promise tried to pull my strings. Every fake smile tried to clip my wings. I cut the rope, let the whole tent fall, then walk through fire standing tall. No more waiting for the crowd to cheer, no more shaking when the shadows near. If the night wants one last act from me, I'll make you watch, why set me free. I'm not the girl in the painted cage on the final line on the burning stage. Not sweet, not safe, not what they knew. I became the storm that walked straight through. Lights fade, drums cry, old mask fall dry. Don't call, don't plead, this heart got freed. I hear the circus calling me, but I won't dance for memory. If my voice gets rough when the bass drops low, that's the wild heart I never let go. I don't bow to the mess I wore. I leave them cracked on the circus floor. Every fear that tried to swallow me turns to smoke in my melody. Red tent, cold flame, no fear, no name. Green light flickers in the basement room. Glass tubes glowing like a trap full moon. I walk slow past the warning signs where old fears sleep in electric lines. White towels cracked under my black heels. Cold air moving like it knows what's real. I see my name on the metal door, but that girl doesn't live here anymore. There's a heart in a jar with the silver wire, still beating low with the stolen fire. I don't touch it, I let it break. Some old pain needs no escape. Lights hum, wires shake, cold pulse, no mistake. Eyes sharp, breath in, I wake up from within. I hear the voltage crawl through me, but I don't follow what I used to be. If my voice turns rough when the bass runs low, that's the truth burning under my bones. I don't fear what they made of me. I cut my chains with chemistry. Every ghost locked inside this room turns to ash when I start to bloom. There's a black screen showing my old face, looping memories I can't replace. I press erase with a steady hand, then watch the shadows lose command. Blue sparks jump from the ceiling frame, like broken stars trying to spell my name. I don't answer, I don't look back. I leave my past on the burning track. Low drums hit like machines underground. Deep bass shakes with the surgical sound. Soft voice, sharp teeth, calm control. I turn the dark into something cold. Step slow, lab smoke, glass wall, dead code. I don't need saving from a locked road. Red switch, cold wrist, black mist, tight breath. I walk through fear and outlive death. Every test tried to split my mind. Every scar tried to keep me blind. Back to the pressure, made it obey, then changed my blood in a hidden way. No more sleeping in a wired cage, no more reading from a dead page. If they search for the girl before, I tell them she vanished behind that door. I'm now broken, now redesigned. New pulse running through the spine. Not soft, not safe, not what they knew. I became the thing that walked straight through. Glass cracks, lights fade, old files decay. Don't call, don't try, this heart won't die. I hear the voltage crawl through me, but I don't follow what I used to be. My voice turns rough when the bass runs low. That's the truth burning under my bones. I don't fear what they made of me. I cut my chains with chemistry. Every ghost locked inside this room turns to ash when I start to bloom. Green light, go flame, new pulse, no name. Fog rolls heavy on the harbor line. Old ships sleeping under broken signs. I walk slow where the black ropes swing. Cold sock air on the silver ring. Wood boards creak like they know my name. Lanterns shake with the ghost blue flame. I don't ask what the water hides. I let the deep keep its own replies. There's a bottle with the letter inside, floating close where the dead tides rise. I don't open what was meant to drown. Some old words should stay underground. Bell rings, mist climbs, cold hands, cut ties. Eyes low, heart still, I'm moved by my will. I hear the harbor calling me, but I don't sink in the memory. If my voice gets rough when the bass rolls low, that's the storm I never let go. I don't kneel to the waves beneath. I bare my teeth when the dark can see. Every ghost that waits by the sea turns to smoke when it reaches me. Rust on chains by the loading bay, like old vows that were left to decay. Step past with the quiet face. No more fear in this haunted place. A black sail moves with no wind there, like a shadow cutting through the air. I don't follow where it wants to lead. I learn the cost of a silent need. Low drums hit like thunder offshore. Deep bass knocks on the lock, steel door. Soft voice, sharp edge, calm control. I turn cold water into gold. Step slow, dark light, black coat, no fright. Moon cuts thin through a salt air night. Road burn, tight turn, old pain, new nerve. I don't feed what I don't serve. Every lost promise tried to pull me down. Every fake prayer tried to make me drown. I took the weight, made it move with grace, then let my fear in a nameless place. No more waiting for a ship to return. No more crying while the lanterns burn at the sea. Wants one more part of me, I make it bow to my frequency. I'm not soft like the girl before. I don't stand by a closing door. I walk through fog with the sharpened soul, and make the night pay back what it stole. Foghorn, far cry, black waves pass by. Don't call, don't plead, this heart got free. I hear the harbor calling me, but I don't sink in the memory. If my voice gets rough when the bass rolls low, that's the storm I never let go. I don't kneel to the waves beneath. I bare my teeth when the dark by the sea turns to smoke when it reaches me. Cold dark, black sea. No fear, still me. Old clock singing from a rusted wall. None of them move, but I hear them call. Dust in the gears, cold oil on the floor. I came back once, but not like before. Golden hands point to a dead midnight. Broken glass catching the pale blue light. Every second that I used to fear now stand still when I walk near. There's a bell in the tower with the cracked black tongue. It knows a song that I've never sung. I don't wait for the hour to change. I break the clock and rewrite the frame. Tick slow, smoke rise, cold steel, sharp eye. No chain, no bleed, time bends under me. I hear time scream under my skin, but I don't bow when the dark comes in. If my voice gets rough when the drums hit low, that's the fire that the night can't hold. I don't live in the loop they made. I cut through fate with the quiet blade. Every hour that tried to bury me turns to dust in my melody. There's a staircase made of iron bones leading up where the lost bells moan. I climb slow with the steady breath, past old names that were scared to death. A silver pendulum swings too wide, like it wants to split my soul inside. I let it pass, I don't step back. I walk straight through the shadow track. Low bass shakes through the factory stone. Deep drums hit like a heart of chrome. Soft voice, sharp edge, calm stir. I make fear disappear in thin air. Step slow, clock dust, black coat, cold trust. I don't need mercy from what time crushed. Steel teeth, cracked face, no grace, no grace. I move like smoke through a frozen place. Every old minute tried to change my name. Every lost hour tried to feed my shame. I to the silence made it obey, then turned the night into my own hallway. No more waiting for the hands to turn. No more crying while the old gears burn. If the past wants one more piece of me, I make it kneel to my frequency. I'm not trapped in what I used to be. I'm the sound when the locked doors breathe. Not safe, not soft, not clean, not kind. I became the storm inside time. Bells fall, gears sleep, old foul sink deep. Don't count, don't chase this heart. Change place. I hear time scream under my skin, but I don't bow when the dark comes in. If my voice gets rough when the drums hit low, that's the fire that the night can't hold. I don't live in the loop they made. I cut through fate with the quiet blade. Every hour that tried to bury me turns to dust in my melody. Tick slow, clock guides, no soul, still rise. Hey. Midnight train with no lights inside. Steel wheels cutting through the blackened sky. I step aboard with a steady face, past velvet seats full of empty space. Every window shows a different year. Every reflection brings a no fear near. But I don't sit with the life I lost. I walk through smoke and I pay the cost. There's a ticket mark with my own name, burning slow in the blue ghost flame. I don't read it, I let it fall. Some old doors don't open at all. Steel sings, light sway, cold tracks, no way. Heart still, eyes clear, I ride. my voice gets rough when the bass rolls in. That's the fire waking under my skin. I don't run from the midnight sound. I let the whole dark train burn down. Every ghost that tried to follow me turns to smoke in my melody. Turns to smoke in my melody. Carriage 4 has a broken clock, hands frozen. When my old heart stopped, I used to wait for a softer sign. Now I draw strength from the warning line. Black smoke curls by the silver door, like every lie I believed before. I touch the glass, then I step away. Not every past deserves to stay. Low drums hit like iron on bone. Deep bass shakes through the rail car floor. Soft tone, sharp edge, calm breath. I make silence sound like a threat. Slow ride, cold light, black seat, no guide. I don't need 7 from the other side. Steel pad, dark glass, smoke trail, tight jaw. I walk through the curse that I once saw. No more waiting in a locked train car. No more wishing on a dead blue star. I took the night, made a crown from it. Turned every wound to a warning hit. If they ask where the old girl went, tell them she left when the last bell bent. Not gone, not weak, not lost in pain. She became the storm inside the train. Bells ring, wheels slow. Oh, names let go. Don't call, don't stay this hard. Change way. I hear the rails scream under me, but I don't bend to memory. If my voice gets rough when the bass rolls in, that's the fire waking under my skin. I don't run from the midnight sound. I let the whole dark train burn down. Every ghost that tried to follow me turns to smoke in my melody. Let's stop. Cold flame. No fear. No name. The sun went black over empty streets. Red dust dancing around my feet. I walked out when the sirens died, with a quiet storm locked inside. Broken towers cut the purple air. Street lights flicker like they're scared to stare. I don't chase the light that disappeared. I learned to breathe when the sky got weird. There's a mark on my hand from an old eclipse. Cold truth resting on my fingertips. I don't hide what the night made clear. I wear the dark like it brought me here. Sky closed, blood moon, heart slow, cold tune. Eyes sharp, breath thin, I rise from within. I won't fall when the black sun calls. I stand tall while the whole sky falls. If my voice get rough when the drums roll low, that's the fire only shadows know. I don't fear what the dark reveals. I turn pain into something real. Let the eclipse come covering me. I make the night bow to my energy. There's a clock on the tower with no more hands, still counting ghosts in a nameless land. I step past where the old world cracked. No regret trying to pull me back. Blackbirds circle over glass and stone, like they're waiting for a week or so. But I don't break for a warning sign. I cut new paths through the skyline. Low, 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 low bass moves like a hidden quake. Deep drums hit till the cold wall shakes. Soft voice, sharp edge, calm control. I turn black sky into gold. Step slow, moon shade, dark road, no parade. I don't need saving from the mess I made. Cold breath, red glow, smoke trail, lock stare. I walk like danger through the dead night air. Every old fear try to write my fate. Every lost voice try to make me wait. I took the silence, made it speak for me, then carved my name in the frequency. No more kneeling when the sky turns strange. No more crying through another change. If the past wants one more hold on me, I let it burn in the melody. I'm not the girl from the light before. I don't stand outside a closed door. I move through shadow with a steady flame, and make the dark remember my name. Black sun ghost retreat. Don't call, don't plead. This heart